Hello, Cancer. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a special bonus reading for you. I love reading, and the reason that I'm doing these special bonus readings this weekend is because I got a half price sale, and it's on my Soulmate Twin Flame readings this weekend. And so, if you'd like to book in for one of those, there is a link up there to book in. It makes them 60 Australian dollars instead of 120 Australian dollars, which is about 35-40 American right now. They're 3 pages long. I get all of my readings out within 24 hours. So if it's not the weekend, you've missed out on the half price sale. Still great value to book in for one of those. But if you're catching it at the weekend, you can get it half price. So bonus, bonus. Now I'm doing these a little bit differently this time, and that's because my guides have told me this message. That a lot of my customers, they're kind of waiting. They want to wait for that right person to come in. They want to wait for that twin flame or that soulmate to come in, as if that's going to be like the easy relationship, and they don't want to be in relationships before that. But the guidance is don't do that. Be open to relationship. Be open to the relationship path, because the relationship path is getting in and out of different relationships, lesson relationships, and we do that for a reason. And it's important that we allow ourselves to get in them, because when we're in lesson relationships or any relationship, we learn about ourselves. We learn to love ourselves better. We learn a lot about ourselves in relationships. And also, we learn what we want in relationships, what we don't want in relationships. So we're kind of gathering data on what it is that we want in relationships. And that gets us focused on the one that's for us as we're gathering that data. And we also learn relationship skills in it. Like, we want relationship skills. We want to develop ourselves. We want to learn communication, all the relationship skills that are really important in relationships. And we want to do all of that before we find the one, because the universe isn't going to let us meet the one when we're all messed up and we've got this healing to do. We've got no relationship skills. We're like totally dysfunctional. It's not going to bring the one in when we're like that. And so we need to develop ourselves. And it's easier to develop ourselves within relationships a lot of the time. So if you're the one of those people that has kind of been holding out for your twin flame or your soulmate, not wanting to get into lesson relationships, don't do that. Right? So this, I'm going to go into your story, what's going on in your love life at the moment, and their story, them being the one that you're in a relationship at the moment with, or someone that you've got your eye on, or they've got their eye on you, or someone you haven't even met yet, but they're the next one that's coming into your life. So whichever it is, that's what I'm talking about. Now, this can be flipped and reversed. And so when I'm talking about you, it might be them. When I'm talking about them, it might be you. You'll know which one resonates with you anyway. So let's get into it. Let's get into it, Cancer. So, your story, Cancer. What's going on in your love life right now? You're communicating what you know. This has the energy of like somebody who is maybe flirting, sending messages to people. Maybe you got a few people on the go. Not on the go as in a relationship with them. Maybe it's during lockdown times. You're kind of flirting with a few people, messaging a few people, kind of getting the ball rolling, getting to know people. It's like the prequel to dating, getting to know them by text, getting to know people by communicating with them. It's a good thing. Maybe COVID times and lockdown is slowing you down and giving you time to actually get to know people. It's not ideal on messages, really, because, the way that we communicate with each other in messages is different than the way we communicate face to face. But it's something. It's something. That's where you're at the moment. You're communicating, and I'm feeling like it's to many. Interesting. So you seem pretty open then to relationships, Cancer. You seem pretty open. So what about them? Mr. Right Now or Mrs. Right Now? What's going on with them at the moment? Ooh. So this could be reversed actually, because look, they've got simply getting guidance at the moment. So I'm feeling like they're not doing this talking to a lot of people right now. They're just being open to being guided. So they're more like rather than putting themselves out there, chatting to a lot of people, going on a lot of dates, that kind of thing, to meet someone, the more like sitting at home in meditation, getting the guidance of what step to go, and then when they get the guidance, that intuition, oh, I feel like going to that cafe right now. I wonder why that is. And then they'll go to that cafe and then you'll be there. It's that kind of thing. They're open to the guidance. They're not so much wanting to, be on dating sites or messaging people or anything like that. They're happy to get that guidance through. So this could be you. This could be switched around because you're getting guidance right now by watching this. So that could be you. You'll know which is right if you're either the person that's sending a lot of messages at the moment or the person that's just simply waiting for the guidance. Simply waiting for the guidance. Someone that trusts in their intuition. Someone that when they meet you, they're going to know that you're the one, kind of thing. They're going to be able to trust their intuition. They're going to know, like, oh, I was led here for a reason. There's something to this. I'm going to trust this. I'm going to trust that love has led me to this. I'm going to go with this. Or whether it's a love relationship, whether it's a soulmate relationship, twin flame relationship, whether it's a lesson relationship, I'm just going with it. They're trusting in life, this person. That's really nice energy. I like that. I like that. Of course, I'm a reader. Of course, I like people like that. People that trust in the guidance, people that are doing the work, people that are, they're listening. This is a person that is listening to their own guidance. I like that. And you are texting a lot of people. You're texting a lot of people at the moment. You're communicating to a lot of people. That's good too. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, You're heard and you're limitless. Right. So yeah, I'm getting this feeling like you've got a lot of options. You've got a lot of options, a lot of people interested in you, a lot of people attracted to your Cancer. And yeah, you've got a lot of options out there, limitless options. You're being heard. I feel like you're kind of developing yourself while you're messaging people. What I mean is you're developing your confidence in yourself. So you're telling a lot of people about yourself, being flirty, that kind of thing. And because you're doing it a lot, it's like practicing something a lot. Then when you get out there, once this coronavirus is out of the way and you can get out there again, then you're going to meet this person and you practiced in that. And so your communication is going to flow a lot better because you've just been practicing with a lot of other people. Yeah, I'm feeling like this person, it's not one of these people that you're communicating with. It's not one of these people that you're messaging. It's not, because they're not doing that kind of thing, right? You're not going to meet them through that way. But that's not saying that what you're doing is wrong. What you're doing is right because it's preparing you. It's like a lesson relationship in a way. It's getting you really confident in who you are and being heard and putting that revealing that authentic side of yourself. You're seeing that people are attracted to you, so you're gaining more confidence in putting yourself out there and being heard. You're not like, oh, maybe I shouldn't tell them that I'm a tarot reader because they're going to think I'm weird. I better keep that to myself. It's like, no, you've like told 5 people that you're messaging that you're a tarot reader. They're all cool with that. They say, oh, how interesting. And you're like, now you've got a new confidence in yourself. So now when you meet this person, you're going to say, I'm a tarot reader. And they're going to say, oh, how interesting. I'm really into that kind of stuff. Yeah, you see how it goes? And so it is right what you're doing. It's like you're limitless. You've got a lot of people attracted to you. This person isn't one of those people at the moment because they're coming about it in a different way, but you're getting prepared for them. I like this story. This is a nice story. This is one to tell the grandkids, maybe. Maybe, Cancer. They are, yeah, they're very intuitive, this person. They're following the guidance. Ooh. And they want something special this time. Look at this. They're deciding on fulfillment. They're done with like superficial relationships. They're really deciding what they want now. They want a fulfilling, satisfying relationship now. This is somebody who's getting really clear on what they want in a relationship. And they're happy to wait for it, and they know that they'll get the guidance, and they trust their intuition, so they're quite happy with that. Very grounded person, this person, and they are ready. They're like, I know what I want. They're really deciding what they want now, and they're going for fulfillment. They want the relationship that's going to be really good for them now. They're making a really clear decision at the moment that they want you. Well, how about that? That's nice. Hey, Cancer. They want you. And they're making that decision. And they're trusting the universe to bring you to them. I like their energy. I do. I like them for you. So, Cancer, what about you? I like your energy too, because you've got this thing going on right now, these messages. And it's making you feel good about yourself, and that's great. And more than that, look, you're being okay about your success now too. So you know how I was saying that story, you're making it okay to fly your freak flag in a way. You're making it okay to tell people that you're a tarot reader without them freaking out, and they're actually saying, "Oh, that's great, that's really interesting." And so it's giving you confidence. Same here too. You're getting confidence. You're being okay about your success now. So this is like maybe you've had the energy before, Cancer, where you're a little bit sheepish about letting people know that you're successful, or saying, holding it back, going, it might make them uncomfortable, it might emasculate them, or something like that, if you're a woman. Yeah, you've been holding yourself back a little bit. Maybe you've got into relationships before, Cancer, where when you've spoken out about who you really are, shared who you are, someone's been critical of that, and so don't. That's just weird. Maybe don't tell people about that, Cancer. That's a bit weird. Or don't tell people about your success. Like that's really vulgar. Don't tell them how much money you're earning. That's vulgar. You've had someone like that in your life, and it's caused you to question yourself, and you don't want to really tell people about your stuff. And now you're flirting with these people. All pressure is off because you're in lockdown and you can't even meet up whether you want to or not. And so you're messaging, flirting with these people, trying it out because what have you got to lose? Nothing, because you probably won't ever meet them anyway, right? Um, and so it's giving you that confidence to put yourself out there. I'm a tarot reader. I'm really successful. I make this much money, and they're having a positive reaction to it, and you're like, ugh, that old minute from the past that always put me down, it told me I shouldn't share that stuff, was actually wrong. I can be myself and I can share who I am with people and I'm heard, and it's okay for me to be successful and it's okay for me to be who I am. This is good. I like this. I hadn't thought of that before, how positive it could be these times of lockdown, how positive it could be for those singles that are doing that. If you're just messaging people with no pressure at all, not even a chance of meeting up, how freeing that would be, right? Because there's no fear there. When the fear's taken away, life is so much easier. Anyway, back to their energy. They're an intuitive, they're deciding that they want, oh, much better. I like this person. I really do, Cancer. They're deciding what they want. They're deciding on that relationship. They want real fulfillment now. They want you. And look, intuition card again, believing in themselves. Like they're really grounded right now. They are so grounded, especially in their spirituality and their intuition. They're in a really good space right now, and they're deciding they want a relationship. So they could have been by themselves for quite a while. They could have just been doing their own thing, being single for a while, and now they're like, I'm in this really good grounded space right now, and I think I might like to have a relationship with Cancer. Very grounded in their intuition, they're believing in themselves, they're in a really good place. This is a great person to get into a relationship with. Wow. Yeah, definitely ready. They were probably ready ages ago, but now they're just kind of opening up to it. You, you, you and your communication, you and your text messages, you got communication coming and find a new approach to this communication. So suddenly, this is what I'm imagining, right? Lockdown ends, and then you've got all these people messaging you, and you're like, actually, I don't want to meet up. They're like, do you want to, oh, we can go on a date now. You're like, nah, nah. I think I'm going to change my approach. I think I'm just going to go down to do that hobby that I've not been able to do. And then you meet this person, or oh, won't it be nice to go to restaurants again or cafes again when they open back up and just do that? Just something as simple as going and having a coffee there at the beach. I'm so looking forward to that. And to the hairdresser, and to getting massages again, and to the dentist. The dentists are shut down here. As if dentists aren't essential services. I've got to wait another month to get a filling in my tooth because it won't be opening up until the 1st of June. Some things are opening up tomorrow. which is the 1st of May tomorrow. I'm shooting this on the last day of April, by the way. So, yeah, all these people, all of these options that you've got, all these people that are attracted to you, they're going to want to go on a date when lockdown finishes and you're going to feel like, nah. Have you ever had that? I've had that before, where I'm suddenly available, but that person that I've been flirting with in text, it's like, no, you were right for texting, but you're not right for, I don't want to meet you. That's funny. Yeah, you're going to find a new approach. You're going to, when it comes to that point, you're going to want to do something different because you're going to be ready. You know, they've served their purpose. These are like lesson relationships without the sex and without the baggage. This is good. This is good. This is in and out of those lesson relationships. Very good for your feeling better about yourself and you stepping into that communication, especially. So maybe you've been very shy. Maybe you're a very shy Cancer. And yeah, once you get out there again, you're going to be a lot more confident after this period of lockdown. And you texting people and like this newfound confidence, and it's okay to be yourself, and it's okay to share about yourself with other people. It's okay after all. It's safe to do that after all. And people love you for it, and they want to date you, and you don't even want to date them. Right. My microphone's making funny noises at me, which means it's running out of power. So it's a good thing this is ending. Beautiful. Look at you two getting together. This is going to happen soon, after lockdown, probably. Just because of your story is so involved in lockdown and the way you're approaching it. But look at this. They're finding a new approach too because they're appreciating themselves. As I said, they're really grounded. They're in a really good place now. They're opening up to a relationship. I feel like they've been single for quite a while. Opening up to a new relationship, know exactly what they want, finding a new approach to doing that as well from this grounded place because they know they can trust their intuition. They know they don't know how they're going to meet you, but they know that they're going to get an intuitive hit when it's time to meet you, and they'll know when they meet you. They're just trusting themselves completely. They're in such a great place because they're appreciating themselves. This new approach, you're both going to come up with this. Look at this. The last cards both of you have got is this new, I find exactly, it's a match. It's a match. You guys, you're both going to go for that new approach at the same time. This is like two people living in the same town. You've not met each other yet. You're both in lockdown, both sorting yourselves out. They're ready for a relationship. You're ready to do it differently. And then you both go to the cafe on that day that lockdown starts and you meet each other. And they know straight away, like, because they're so intuitive. And you're feeling good and you're shiny. You're like, yeah, I'm successful. I'm a tarot reader. I do this, I do that. You got this newfound confidence, and they're like, I like this one. I love it. I love it. Do you love it? If you do, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Let me know. Was that the right way around or was that switched? Is that you? That intuitive one, is that you? You let me know if it's switched around. I love hearing if it's switched around. It's fun. I like these readings. They're really fun. I love doing them. Yeah, leave a comment. I love hearing from you. And if you would like to book in for one of those half price readings, the link is right there. If you catch it at the weekend, it'll be half price anyway. I'd love to do a private reading for you, especially with these energies. It's fun. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.